Hi friends, I hope you don't mind a little more toilet paper roll crafting fun. And that is making these little bows that I have created, which will be nice for a little gift, a journal, junk journal, what have you. And most of them measure, about 3 inches. So that's about 3 inches by about an inch. So, they're nice to use in many different ways and can be decorated, of course, in many different ways. So let's get started on making one of the very basic bows, sort of like this. I'm just going to show you the raw, or take you through the raw format like that, which is just the base bow, and then the sky's the limit on how you may want to decorate it. So of course you're going to start with your toilet paper roll, and looks like I've got some extra paper on here that I should get off. At any rate, it measures 4 inches across this particular roll. So I'm going to cut 4 1-inch strips like this from the toilet paper roll. The last one, the fourth one, I'm actually going to cut that one in half to create 2 1/2 inch strips, because they're going to become the tails for our bow. I just used a bottle cap for this, but in the center of the 1-inch strip of toilet paper roll, you just want to make a little semicircle that you're going to cut out. You're going to make the semicircle on both sides, and you're going to cut them out because that's going to create the cinch of your bow. So now that you've done that, you're going to put a little glue right there in the center of that piece, the base of your bow, and you're going to hold it together so that it stays together in the center. Then you just want to get a piece of scrap toilet paper roll, or you can use scrap paper or whatever you like. If you start working with toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls, you probably will accumulate a lot of scraps, as I have, and you want to put glue on it and wrap it around tightly around the center of your bow, which I will do now. You can leave it just like this and create a nice little bow tie. And I have distressed inked this whole thing in black to just give it a black bow tie look. So you can do that, or as we're going to do with this one, we'll put some tails on it. That 1/2 inch piece of toilet paper roll is going to create the tails. So what you're going to do is just cut that right up the middle like that, and then you're going to put it on a diagonal, or just kind of separate them on a diagonal, and this is what is going to make the tails for the bow, like so. Now I like to I did this one on a diagonal, which I will probably do that in the interest of time. But you can also dovetail these the way I have dovetailed them on here. To dovetail them, you just want to cut a slit right up the center, and then you're going to go from one end up to the top of that slit, and the other side up to the top of that slit, and that's going to create that dovetail look. So I think I will use the dovetail one for this bow that we just made. You want to put some glue in there just to keep this on the diagonal as it should be. It'll hold it together a lot better, so that when you put it on the back of your bow, it won't flop around. It'll stay in that position. And then I use a little bit of tacky glue. Just works a little stronger for me on the back of these. And I will put the tails right on the back, like that. And I have it sliding around now, so I'm going to try to affix it here. Hold it to let the glue dry a bit. Now, the bows will, of course, if you're going to use them in a journal or something, you're going to want them to lie flat. But if you want them, you know, these little ends to be puffy, I just stick like a pen or something in there, or you know, like this, like a Sharpie. And then I just kind of like puff out the sides of it if I want it to be a little puffy, if I was going to put it on a gift or something like that. I mean, it is, after all, toilet paper roll. It's never going to be, you know, lay absolutely perfectly. And I think that is the beauty of it, as in all crafting, that none of it's perfect. But anyway, that's it. That is basically it. The sky's the limit on decorating them. I've done a whole bunch of assorted things here with these, as you can see. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, you know, you don't even have to put tails on it. You can just do a strip across like this. I've used book page for the back of that one just to give it a different look. And I have a piece on the back of this too, and that of course is toilet paper roll as well. Or you can give it the tails. You can embellish it with all kinds of things, buttons, pieces of fabric, it's any kind of bling, etc., etc. You all are so creative, and I would love to see if you make any. I'd love to see them. And again, if you have any questions, please reach out. And as always, thank you, not only for your views, but for all the kind comments that you leave me. I truly appreciate it.